Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
30 left. Sink right. Silver.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Hey, let's go. Here we go, sir.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his first touchdown this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
DC, ready?
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
On red. Big 13 heavy.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play.
This one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. Third and long. From the gun, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
First and goal, and it's Henry to the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
13.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10.
Decent 24.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, run!
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Ravens out front. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Third and a yard.
Hey, hey, hey. Eleven. Easy, 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 easy.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's 2nd down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Henry. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top. That's hard. And he will score. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And their drive will begin at the Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, 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 go. Check, check.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll get about 5.
Rip, 23. Big 13 heavy. Silver.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Red on red. 11, 11. Bring it. 11, ag it. Tank right open, open. Go, go. 11, 11. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. To the tight end, Likely. And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a run going left. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Oh, we're ready.
3rd and 9.
Come on, come on. 13. Middle. Ready. Nice shot.
In motion comes Walker. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Lion. 11. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Jackson looking to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
No, we change it.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is first and goal. That one intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Wingard. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
11, Agate. Hey, kill. Red.
A first down throw for Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On red. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 43 yards away. And he pulled it left. No good. And the score remains level. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Hey, run. 13, Luke. Tip.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll work forward for a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey.
Hey, smash!
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move.
Take right open. Go.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Go. Silver.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Silver.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Red on the red. Go street. Here we go, sir.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and 6.
Hey, Lion. Heavy. Easy. Read a 24. Red.
To throw is Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 40 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Yeah. Already. Get up.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Second down and 8.
It's on. No. You are. Come on.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop it. Here comes 3rd and 6. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
DC ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hands up. Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
All right, let's go.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
A give for Etienne, heading right. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
On red.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, run.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back within a field goal. And the defense has it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey! Report!
There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Silver!
They'll drop to throw. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Ready? Think right. Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Rip, 23. Hey, I'm gun. Red.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. Here's a big one, this 3rd down.
Red on red. 13, Lou. Go, let's go. Eleven. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, that's Duvernay. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, listen, Mike, there's just certain guys in this league that just have better arm talent than others, and this is a perfect example why. Not every quarterback in the NFL can make this throw, and man, that was impressive.
11. Think right. Agate. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Second down, Lawrence. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Lawrence. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure if they needed to take the timeout, but we'll take it with them. Now, on second and long.
Hey, easy. Route, 30 left. Hey, I'm gun. 13, loop.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference.